Living my bucolic life, the ugly city strife. Horses, chicks, and dogs, they are my neighbors. I cook and sew and spin, and move the horses into the barn. Then time to move them out again. Red barns, green pastures, beautiful white houses. The view I see each day when I arise. This life pleases me, as it is plain to see. I'm living my bucolic life.
Hello, and welcome to my impromptu sewing room tour. So, some of you have asked for this over the years, like I'm that old. Cut that. So this has been a request that I get at least once every other video. And so I figured, you know what, I'm just about to start my next project. I haven't totally cleaned up from my past projects. And I'm just going to show you. Now, I have not cleaned my room. It's just the way it is. And another thing is, just because it looks this way right now doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. I seem to be continually shifting in here. But with that said, welcome to my happy place. So starting off, coming in the door, over to my right, I have baby picture of my daughter. Just bins to keep large things. Actually, some of them are empty, which is amazing. I have cigar boxes, unconditional love. Oh, those are little unconditional love stickers, but hand needles, pins, I have a lot of things. Anyhow, painting things, because that's fun. Taping and glue, just random things. Some cool old books, love those. All right, next over we have the Secret Cave of Interfacings, which, different weights and things like that. Some knits, you see those. The hidey hole of vintage patterns. These standard boxes of stuff. You don't need to see inside each box. Little music box. Up here, this is a very wide roll of tracing paper, and my husband got me that cutter. And I just put it up there because it's handy. Oh, this is a thing. This is a projector that hooks up to my little Chromebook. So if there's a downloadable pattern or just an image that I want to blow up, I connect my Chromebook to that, and I put a piece of paper up here on this wall. And then I can just trace it out. So that works pretty cool. There is my board for pivot and slide method adjustments. And now we get into storage, battings, linings, woven-y thingies, white woven-y thingies, random stuff. This is a really cool felt. I'm going to do something with that in the fall. Cricut stuff. A bunch of tumblers. I'm not sure why I have that. The inherited family quilty patterns from distant relatives. I have also my grandmother's in a different place. And then there's this closet. Okay, these boxes are my patterns. And those need to get put away. The way I do it is they are in numerical order. And I have a little app on my phone that before I put it away, I take a picture of it and it logs into the little home inventory app, and I put in the pattern number, what it is, what size it was cut out. And then, so I can look it up that way, see what number it is, and then find which box. So that works out pretty good. Bolts of lace, bolts of plastic. This is my vintage lace things for special things. massive bolt of quilty stuff because that's fun. This is a quilt my grandma made me when I had my first baby. She's so sweet. Miss her. Measuring large things. This is just another big roll of thick paper that I use for protection. This was supposed to be my getting ready for projects thing, and I was going to have a little box for each project and put the pattern and the fabric and the notions in each box. And I kind of did that for a little while, and then I got out of practice. So, outdoor tripod, the table weaving loom, because sometimes you just want to weave something. Oh, and this is my new patterns that I need to go through and plan. Random books, as you do. I've had this picture forever. My Jan Vermeer lace maker. I don't know. I mean, you don't need to see in all my drawers. It's just honestly random crafty stuff that people have. Gloves I need to fix. Weights. Nothing in my sewing room looks like the typical, I just bought everything at IKEA kind of sewing room. I'm just not that way. Those are feed bags that I have cleaned and cut into different sizes to make tote bags out of because, I've made hundreds of those over the years. My ironing station with everything you could possibly need to iron with in one little kit. And it has these little thingies here that I can keep all of my little tape things on so that they don't roll everywhere, which is good. My backup Singer 15 and the lovely window looking out. I love our view. Isn't that a great view? Okay. So wrapping around, I come to my main sewing area, and this is actually it's like a folding table that has a new plywood top cut onto it. I got it used, and it's fabulous. So, serger, threads, and the Meister. And Edna Mode, who is the guardian of this corner. And my parents got me this little lady here with cats and dogs all over her. And she's sweet too. The little picture my daughter painted when this was her bedroom. We keep him. And then moving around more. Look, it's more sewing machines. And more sewing machines. Because why have one when you can have 10, literally. 10 vintage sewing machines. Drop spindles for spinning things. This was my grandmother. I made these out of her wedding dress. I had a couple extra when I was handing them out. Isn't she lovely? Funny book. This is just a variety of hooks and eyes and snaps, variety of safety pins, variety of tools, electric knife, super handy for cutting foam rubber, the land of buttons, and beads. This is all stuff for the quilting machine, random foamy shoulder paddy kind of things. This is a little sewing kit teapot my daughter's made for me. More fusible kind of stuff. A collage. This is, my mom put that together. That's me in the top middle a long time ago. And all of my ancestors on my maternal ancestors. My mother's mother, and my father's mother's mother and mother. So that's good. And this is my work table. It's actually a big honking executive desk that I got in an auction for like $8 years ago. And I have it boosted up on some of these bed risers to get it up to the right height. And then I just have one of these mats just laying on top of it. This is the little hole where I stick my camera stand. Big grommet thing, because those are lovely. Water bottle for my iron. This little shower caddy, I keep all kinds of stuff on there. Random things you just need to grab, hand sewing things, just stuff. My chatelaine, because extra days happen. Let's see. So this is usually where I'm sitting when I'm filming. So over here I have a little dresser that I can reach while I'm at my table. It's all quilting threads and marking tools. And then it's the amazing drawer of scissors and such. And then random sewing machine things. And I have another little cabinet here with just, more random fabric. And this little drawer has, more fabric and more fabric. And I don't know. I guess that's about it. It's not that fabulous. It's not color coordinated. It's not new and shiny. But it does everything that I need to. So, there we go. I hope that was informative. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.